Todd, we kind of know the AI ecosystem at this point right now. What exactly is undiscovered in your mind that you think needs to be paid more attention to?
Well, I don't know if it's undiscovered, Dom, and good morning. Vertiv Holdings is the name I want to focus on. It's only up 25%. I'm laughing what you just said about Intel up, 19% for the year. Vertiv was up significantly, almost 200% in 2024, has gone quiet, relatively speaking, in 2025, looking to break higher. So what they do, they're a critical power and cooling infrastructure company that keeps AI data centers like cool, operating, and online. They're part of NVIDIA's partner network. They work directly with NVIDIA on these customized liquid cooling and power designs for the big GPUs that run really hot. They have a few competitors, Eaton and Emerson, but they just don't have the customized solution to work as closely with NVIDIA. So, as I mentioned, technically, Dom, the stock has been quiet, relatively speaking, in 2025. It's formed a technical head and shoulders inverse pattern. It's kind of a continuation pattern. If it breaks up through 157, Dom, I think we could reemerge and maybe see a little bit of what we saw in 24. The company is an earnings powerhouse. They beat 14 out of less 17 times. It's fairly valued, trading at about 32 times forward earnings, which relatively speaking is not terrible. So I just increased the exposure in Vertiv from 1.5% in our growth portfolio to 2.5%. So I think we go higher.
All right. So Todd, you are a CNBC Pro contributor. We just flashed the headline from your story up on our website right now for Pro subscribers. Can you take us through from a trader's perspective, because that's what you are, how exactly you would express that view in Vertiv? Would you buy the stock outright, or are there other strategies you use to gain exposure to the upside and perhaps maybe mitigate some of the risk on the downside?
Yeah, Dom, I mean, you and I have known each other a long time. I'm becoming less and less of a trader, not because I'm getting older, but because this is the kind of market where you want to buy high quality, high growth stocks that are leading this AI boom, which I think is still very early, and you want to hold them. Now, time frame is all relative, and that's why you need to have a good financial plan and understand why you're in and out. But I don't think this is a kind of market you really want to trade. I think you want to try to hold this, especially if Vertiv makes the move up. We could be in this for 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months. Who knows? Maybe 2 years. But hold good quality stocks in here, Dom. Don't trade them so much per se.
All right. And outside of Vertiv and outside of AI, is there anything else on your radar that you think deserves some attention? It doesn't have to be in that red-hot AI trade.
Yeah, it's interesting. You mentioned it. The markets are trying to give a nod to the weak September seasonality that we've all been waiting for. We're seeing a little bit of a value rotation in. I wonder, Dom, if it's not so much as a pure value safety rotation in, but it kind of seems like it's the picks and shovels, it's the architecture. Like, look at the deal that the government did with MP Materials, right? It's mining, it's rare earth minerals, it's the hardware. It's not so much the software and GPUs that are in favor just recently. It's, I don't want to say it's a full, get out and hedge into the end of the year. We're expressing slightly different areas of the market in here. So
sure.
I would say stay long and let's keep those high growth quality AI names. But NVIDIA to 200, I can't wait to see if and when that happens.